For Southern Districts, uniform 13, Tom Cass.
Welcome to the final of the 2024 Men's Open State Championships. Adam Collins and Jamie Barrington in commentary. And of course, it is softball Macarthur taking on the Southern Districts team. Tom Cass leads off Southern Districts. Jamie, this is the final. Did you expect these teams to make it through? Softball Macarthur have been outstanding throughout the tournament. Southern Districts on the back of Jack Besgrove and Takudu.
Yeah, I certainly thought, looking at it over the weekend, I didn't discount Penrith, obviously being reigning champions from last year, to be here as well, but definitely Macarthur and Southern Districts are the two quality teams, and they've shown all weekend why they're here in the final. And
the top four, we saw, that one just hit foul by Cass. We heard that match between softball Macarthur and Georges River was tight.
It was a tight
up to
one.
the fifth, and then a home run, 3-3, and then the home run scored a couple, broke it open.
Yeah, it was great. Cass,
the cream rises to the top, and Cass, on the back of an outstanding earlier game.
He certainly.
That one hit back to Peters.
Dead ball though, came off Cass's foot. So a few of them there thought it was an out, but no. Jess Morley out there at first base, the umpire straight away called dead ball, put her arm up.
2-2. The count for Tom. Check swing there. One up high, he shakes it off.
2-2. Great quality players in this one all round.
Oh, strike out, and Cass wasn't happy.
Very low and wide. I'm not sure that was definitely. Well, lucky to get the call there, Macarthur, on that one.
Harrison Peters in the circle for softball Macarthur. That one driven hard on the ground and through the diving second base, and goes through a couple of push-ups as well while he's down there. But that was a beautiful pitch. Jumped on the first one.
Yeah, it was a great hit there by Blake Jackson. That ball straight off the middle of the bat, straight through that 3-4 hole to right field, and cleaned up there by Evan Wolf.
Yeah, threw his body on the line.
Ooh, Besgrove, first pitch, nails it, but it goes foul down the third base line.
Jack Besgrove, the big lefty, had some issues in the earlier game as they made their way into this grand final. Started cramping up in that right hamstring. Still keep an eye on that one as we see a big swing.
Probably needed to leave that. That was definitely low and in the dirt.
Yeah. But hey, when you want to have a hit, you want to have a hit.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to pick those balls. They're going so quick.
Swings one up higher in the zone this time, and that's K2 for Harrison Peters. Harry getting the job done there. And Jack makes his way back to the dugout, and it'll bring to the plate Hayden Shaw, the centre fielder for Southern Districts.
Quick hands goes at that one. Swings and misses though. Well, gets that. That'll go to Boston Low.
Yeah, Boston Low fields it, gets the out himself at first base. So 2 K2s and a ground out to first base is the order. After that solid connection from Blake Jackson, he gets left on diamond. And now we have Southern Districts in defence, and softball Macarthur will be led off by Ryan King.
Yeah. Well, one of the world's best in Ryan King. Plenty of Aussie players in these two lineups.
Great talent on display here at these Men's Open Championships. We talked about it earlier. Some of the world's best, but also a lot of the youngsters are making their way up into the Opens division. So young 17 and 18-year-old boys out there.
But if you notice in these two teams, there's very few.
Very few.
They're all the top age guys. They're all the big fellas in these two lineups.
But plenty of them have come through the programs.
Oh, they certainly have. You've got King, Wards, Hort, Lowe, Darby, Smith, Plain, Stewart, Wolf and Peters are all New South Wales players in various age groups from playing 18s, 23s now, a lot of these guys, a lot of them in open men's.
Yep.
And then you go same lineup here in Cass, Jackson, Besgrove, Shaw, Evick, Lanigan, Harrison, Takuru, Campbell, Field have all played for New South Wales as well in various age groups. So, and they're all in that 23 and Opens age group now. Very few of them
in that lower age bracket.
Yep.
Yeah. So here we are. This is softball Macarthur's first chance as we see Ryan step into the batter's box. He does the gardening, marks out his territory.
Great batter, Ryan King, one of the best. Can hit a ball a long way.
Facing off against one of the best, so a great matchup.
Well, he was sensational over in Argentina for Australia and won his spot in the world's team, named after that tournament with the under-23s, and he hit 5 home runs during that tournament. Wow. It was exceptional.
That one hit hard to second base, gloves it in the dirt. Throw just picked up on first base.
Blake Jackson, it was good to get his body right behind that, and he had to quickly fire it to one because Ryan King is so quick, he was nearly safe.
He was exceptionally quick there, and Evick it was that had to glove that one on first to get the out. And that'll bring up Peter Wards.
Peter Wards, a very experienced New South Wales Open men's player. Played exceptional throughout the season and in State League. Walk-off home run the other day to win game for the Tropics. And his teammate is Jack Besgrove. So they've seen a lot of each other.
They won't be taking it lightly out here, that's for sure. All of that.
That was a pitch.
And Woodsy just nods in acknowledgement. So Woods now facing Besgrove. There's a beautiful pitch.
Got him up and in there.
And you could see the reaction from Wards too. He knew it as soon as he moved his hands.
He's like, why did I swing at that?
And 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here for Peter Wards.
Oh, nice. Fends that one off. Went over and played for the Tropics in the ISCs this year and become the Division 2 winners over there. Tropics, that was outstanding. That was led by Peter Wards, taking most of that team over there. It was an outstanding achievement.
Ooh, holds their hands back on that one. Big deep breath too. feet as he stepped out. Yeah. Class batter facing off against a class pitcher.
Oh, the change up, but Pete Ward's not tempted at all there. He jumped straight out the road.
Almost advanced down the pitch to it.
Yeah. Thought he was just going to cover drive that one.
Full count here for Peter Woods.
Oh, that is a great pitch. Pete Ward straight away. Didn't even look at the umpire. He walked straight to the dugout, acknowledged that was a cracking pitch.
And that'll bring up Lachlan Hort. Lockie. Again. Hitting in the 3-hole for softball Macarthur.
Watches that one go straight through. Lockie Hort represented Australia over in Mexico in the under-18s World Cup late last year. Not earlier this year? No, it was last year.
Last year, yeah.
Last year.
Low on the inside this time. And steps out and just takes a breath as Besgrove comes back into the centre of the circle.
Oh, Hort swings it that hard, misses it though.
I love the reactions of the batters as they come out of the box. The big deep breaths, the shrugs of the shoulders. Just the acknowledgement on their face too that they've been beaten by a great pitch. That was speed.
Oh, it's a strike as well. Yep. I think Hort might have thought that was a bit high. That's why he left it.
Some of your best Dr. Zeus there. Hort had a thought. You see Besgrove ready to dispense another batter, but Hort was onto it. Gets contact and stays in the count.
Yeah, Hort will definitely defend that plate like no end. Jack will have to do a fair amount to get through him here. Hort is exceptional.
Oh, change up, just missing upstairs. It was a huge change in speed. Now, Besgrove delivers.
Oh, fires that.
A base on balls for Lachlan Hort.
A walk. Yeah, bring out Boston low. Oh, Besgrove will have to be careful here.
Big hitting, Boston low.
He gets any contact here. This could be soccer fields.
All check swing.
Besgrove just checks. Is that a bit too low? He's trying to find clear zone here. Oh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah, hold his hands on that one, and Lowe just having a chat to the blue.
And you can see Ethan Field certainly got that knee injury. He popped up and then just had to hobble around a little bit.
What you want from your catcher. There's that change again.
Change up, that's a strike.
And Lowe slams his fist into his own thigh and says, "What are you doing?
Why didn't you put that on the
There's
hill?"
Another one on the helmet. So he's all over himself here. Boston not happy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There, he gets a hold of it. It's all the way back to the fence. Is it out of here? Up on the dirt. No, off the top of the fence. And a run will score. Lowe makes his way around the third time.
Yeah, that's a tag. Oh! How's he safe? How did he get safe?
I'm not sure, Jamie. I have to be sure and certain about that.
Daniel Harrison was clearly in front of the base and made the tag.
We don't have the benefit of a replay, unfortunately, but the call is made by the plate umpire and stands.
Wow.
Wow, we'll let you be the judge at home. We call it how we saw it. We thought, I have to say, like I thought,
it was out
clearly
by a
out.
mile. So I don't know
But
what
the
was
umpire
looked at
has the
there.
call.
Yep. Anyhow,
So now designated player, take nothing away from Boston. That was a sensational hit.
Cracky hit.
It looked like it was out of here, but it came off the fence.
It hit that top bar and bounced back into the field of play. I probably would have,
Anyway, it is what it is. And James Darby, the designated player for softball Macarthur, step up. They have that 1-0 lead.
Oh, Basgrove ramped that up, and that's strike one. I don't think Darby even saw that ball. Yeah, Basgrove not happy with that call either.
As we see,
James Darby's obviously had a word to say to the umpire
and steps away from the umpire as she's talking to him. That's less than respectful, one would say. Anyway, now the coach having a conversation with the umpire, and he'll go back and talk to James.
I think that's all amateurish, to be honest. The player does not even listen to the head coach. The head coach is, I think,
2 strikes.
Trying to fool the umpire, but I don't think that's fooling anyone.
Hold his hands at one that was up high. So runner on third here for Macarthur. Fouled away, gets contact there, protecting the plate. Darby's hands to the ball.
Oh.
Check and a strike call.
Check swing. Got him on the change up there. Darby's actually acknowledged that one. That was just a good pitch.
Nice pitch from Basgrove. And
That was
a runner
a fantastic pitch.
in the form of Boston Low stays on third, and a run scores. So 1-0 softball Macarthur in front of Southern Districts. And there will be a chance here.
Well, no damage done from the call, really, at the end of the day. Boston's hit scored that run.
The run,
so
yep.
that run was definitely,
He was always going to do
definitely a run. And he didn't get home from third, which I think is probably fairly...
Steve Evick will be the lead-off batter for Southern Districts.
Yes.
And the warm-up is complete, and we'll await the arrival of Evick into the batter's box. Evick now steps up, ready to go. Faces off against Peters in a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, well laid on that one. Peters beating all hands down there. It was a great pitch from Harry Peters.
Another one. choppy swing from...
Yeah, not sort of really... Yeah, agree with you there.
There's one
and
up
that
high.
one too. Not even getting close to that one, Evie. Brings up Sean Lanigan into the batter's box.
A couple of at-bats last time around, hit a beautiful long drive, low drive into centre field that was taken beautifully. Ooh. It was solid contact from Lanigan, so certainly capable of getting hold of it here.
Yeah, you just check with the umpire there. I think he let that one go. I think it was a little inside low, but she said no, that's okay. So he gave her a nod, understands that's the sort of zone.
That was well out. Harry Peters. Here on Lanigan. Lanigan swings at one upstairs.
Yeah, probably could have let that one go.
I think it was well upstairs, wasn't it?
It's just the speed there. It's hard to judge as it's going up at you if it's in the zone or it's going above, and that one certainly goes above.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
There's one. Another K2 on the belt of Harry Peters. Daniel Harrison. Swings and misses. A nice swing. What was it? Nice swing, but just beaten for pace. Now Harrison readies himself. Low on the inside.
I was going to say that one's down and on the inside.
Peters just working the spots, keeping the batter's mind in check.
Oh, got that.
Piece back to Peters. Peters underarms it to Low at first base, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Southern Districts.
Yeah, nice, easy out. Great pitching there by Peters. That was outstanding.
Yeah, let's see. Nice piece there from Harrison to get contact. It went straight back to Harrison, or Peters, sorry, and Harry able to get the out. So it's softball Macarthur still with that 1-run lead. And Lachlan Smith will be the lead-off batter.
Bearsgrove still looks, I don't know, just you can tell that leg's giving him quite a lot of grief, and Ethan Fields quite a lot of grief with his knee as well, so.
Poor old boys.
That's what yeah, ripe old age of 20 and 22. Yeah. Gets sore.
Lachlan Smith, the big left-hander.
Ooh. Bit of a choppy sort of swing at that one too. Couldn't make connection. Ooh,
gets a piece of that one. It was out over the edge of the plate. He got the bat out there, fouled it away. Doesn't look comfortable for mine in that batter's box. He's late on that one. there's
and
another
that
one.
one, Bezzy gets on a K2.
Chris Plain comes out to face Besgrove for softball Macarthur.
Been batting well, Chris Plain.
Playing centre field here today. See what he can do here. His first chance in the final.
Oof. Quick.
Quick hands from Plain too, but just not up to the speed of the pitch. You can see nodding down the line to the coach. Taking the signals. There's one up a little bit higher in the strike zone again. He just talks to himself. Bring it down, wait for it to come down into my hitting zone. Fouls it away.
Fouled off.
Big deep breath for Chris Plain. Ready now. Besgrove into his stride. Delivers that pitch change up.
Oh, what a change up.
And the smile on the face of Chris Plain. He knows he was beaten all end up, but you just have to acknowledge the beauty of that pitch. So well delivered. Oliver Stewart.
Ooh, Ollie late on that one. Can't make contact. Ooh,
Ducks away from one there.
Jumps out the road of that one.
Comes off the catcher.
Stewart now. Oh, swings hard at that again. Doesn't make contact.
Hear the sound of that ball hitting the glove. Here we go. 1 and 2 to count. Fouled off again.
Caught up to that one.
I think Stewart's doing a good job here, staying in the count. Getting the bat around in time. See a little crew of boys waiting in the outfield for the home runs.
Yeah, desperately hoping someone hits one. Oh, that's hit Ollie Stewart on the hand. So he'll get to first base. Jack and Ollie.
Hear the groan from the crowd too.
Yeah, they just they're in the 23s New South Wales team together last year, so know each other very well. They just Jack went over and apologised. 2 out. Ollie Stewart being the catcher will go off, and Chris Plain's going to come on and run for him.
He'll be wishing he had his catching gear on while he was batting then.
Oh yeah, that one copped him right on the hand.
And Evan Wolf steps up to the plate. Been one of those players we talked about that have come through all the junior programs. That's a big swing.
Yeah, big swing there. Wolfie and Ollie Stewart and Lachlan Hawke all come together. Runner advances to 2.
Wolf holds his hands to that one and strike out. So Macarthur back to the dugout and they'll come onto the diamond. And we look forward to the batting from Southern Districts once again.
Yeah, Districts to come up now.
What a lead off.
Oh, Ollie just coach there, just checking on Ollie's arm.
Lead off batter. He's the designated player in this one. Aitana Takuru. These guys would have faced each other a massive amount of times, one would expect.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't think there's many that have got anything over Harry Peters, so I'm sure Harry's one up on Hitana, but they will no doubt have a great tussle. I imagine it's either, I'm going to say a K2 or a home run. It's going to go
rocks or diamonds.
One or the other. The way they swing these bats. Oh, and that first one probably too high. He sort of had a bit of swat at that one.
That's where he hits too. Like he's got, as you said earlier, he hits up high.
Yeah.
So he's got a bigger zone than. Like the hitting zone is obviously different to the strike zone.
Yes, correct. And that one, he fouls off down third baseline between the legs of the first base coach and Steve Besgrove.
Yeah. Did well to get out of the way of that one, I have to say.
He sort of just stepped across the went between, and I think he was very happy he missed it. So 2 strikes.
So far, this one is poised the way of Peters. Can Takuru get himself out of it? Fouls it away again. Just built powerfully, Takuru.
Oh, he's let that go on the inside and called strike. Clips the inside corner. And the first out.
And another K2 for Harrison Peters. It's the 5th one for Harry today. And now Logan Campbell.
Swings, can't make connection there.
It's his first bat of the grand final. He's seen him in a couple of games earlier on. He's had a mixed day with the stick. There's another swing and a miss. One gets away from the catcher as well.
That one.
Yeah, well outside the zone of the rise ball.
Yep. A bit smarter on that occasion, just leaving that one go.
Well up in penthouse territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's another one upstairs, and he swings at that one and misses for another K2. Top of the batting order, Tom Cass.
Yeah, Tommy Cass.
Struck out. First at bat. Gets a piece of this one on the ground to second base. Thrown out at 1.
Thrown out. I'll tell you what, it was beautiful off the bat, but Lachlan Hort, stunning there at second base. Great pickup. Just flicks it to first base, makes the out, and ends the innings.
So still that 1-run lead here for Macarthur.
Yeah, wonderful hit by Boston Lowe.
He scored the runner.
Scored that runner home.
It was Lachlan Hort that got the base on balls, and he was out there on the diamond when Boston stepped up and hit that
all the way to the back fence, right at the top of the back fence.
Right at the top of the back fence.
For a long time, we thought it was over, dink, onto the back fence and in.
And then the throw to third. We won't forget that in a hurry. So Besgrove going through the paces here. Bottom of the third. And top of the lineup for Ryan King to get his second one.
Yeah, Kingy last time hit that ground out to second base.
Got a piece of it. One now, ready. Full strike. Change up, attempted. Probably not even, a true change up for Besgrove there. He just held back a little bit on the pace. Distinct difference here.
My Lord, Ryan King can swing a bat. He missed it, but gee whiz, if he hit that.
Wow. That was a whip-like.
Wow. Strike two, though.
There's
got him. He knows
he knew
it
as well, didn't he? You could see it.
He said, Besgrove, you got it again. Yep. Pete Ward's now. He great at bat last time. Really. Oh.
He struck out, but he was in there for a long time.
That one hit the arm of Ethan Field.
Yeah, he's taken a knock or two, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, I think he grimaced, and Pete Ward's went to get the ball for him because he knew how much that was going to hurt.
Yeah, and kudos to Pete too. That's the calibre of man he is.
Oh yeah, great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Oh, good swing there. Just missed that one because, geez, nice swing.
Pete replaying it in his mind as well. Just picturing it going through the motion.
You can picture that one going straight out to the left field.
Here he is. Change in the dirt.
Change up in the dirt, yeah.
1 foot short of the plate. Strike call.
Oh, strike called there.
Pete just checking and then gives the umpire a nod.
He may have been also just checking his count there. He's just double check it. It's all good.
2-2 is the count for Peter Wards. Checks it one on the outside.
Might have been asking, as a senior player, do I get an extra strike here?
I'm not sure.
Claire said no.
I'm not sure that counts here.
Full count here. Always takes every at bat. Oh, that's a
beautiful
great piece.
Just got the bat to the ball. We talked about it earlier, the speed of the pitch. If you can get the bat through into that hitting zone, and that's exactly what Wards did there. That's class and also experience, I'd have to say.
Every at bat, it's always the full count. He never gives up his plate appearance. He's outstanding in everything he does, and that one again just gets it over the infield. That's just the experience in the player, and just did the right thing there. He's got a good nudge on it.
And Lachlan Hort, we spoke about him earlier, the base on balls in his first trip to the plate. He has a runner on now himself, so he'll bat patiently again. He's another one that takes the count deep. There's a swing.
Wards took a good lead off there too.
It was more theatrical, I think, the lead. He didn't look like he was actually ever going to go.
Oh, I don't know if I'd be going to do if I'm Pete, just quietly on the arm of fielding. But you never know. It's surprise tactic.
There's a big swing for Hort, and he goes back to the bench.
Oh, big Boston Low back.
The Low last time around, we talked about him. He's put it, and a runner on again for Low. This is...
Put it onto the back fence.
Big times for Boston.
Ooh,
oh, that one fouled away. That came hard, straight up into the roof.
Yeah.
I was talking to Boston earlier on. He was saying that, talk about pronunciation of names. He had his own issues over in the Philippines. They were calling him Lowy.
Lowy.
Lowy. Boston Lowy.
A few times they called him Lowy Boston out in the batter's box. So,
oh, there's a little change-up attempted, well out of the strike zone, and Boston just...
There was a nice picture.
Has nothing to do about it.
There was a nice picture of Boston there for the MVP over there, actually in Macarthur, where he was playing.
Held hands there.
Unfortunately, it said congratulations to Aiden Chantneys for the MVP, and it was a photo of Boston.
So what did they get right, the name or the photo?
I think it was Boston because he had a couple of home runs in a game, but they had the wrong player.
Well, I'm sure Boston knew who they meant.
Yeah.
But he certainly got the job done here. He scored the lone run of this game for softball Macarthur.
And he's got Besgrove at a 3-1 count.
3-1 count with a runner on first. Ooh. There's a swing at a high ball.
Jeez. Full count now.
I think he pictured that one sailing over the fence.
Well, I think, geez, that was just swing and hope.
Full count. You can afford that when it's a 3-1. Oh. He picked the change up and just had to get the bat. And poor Peter.
Wards fully got the takeoff. He was on the go. And he was going to get safe comfortably, Pete. And he got it on the
That was great softball all around. It was a nice change. Boston picked it, got the bat right in the way, but unfortunately for Pete, he has to go back all the way to first base.
Oh, that is strike three.
Boston thought he was on his way to first, but the strikeout was called. And a few words spoken as he makes his way back to the dugout.
Poor old Pete Wards was away again and got the second comfortably.
A bit of consternation down there, but it's not great that it's on display. So now...
You don't always get the right calls, but, you know... It's a quality game though, 1-0 here. Macarthur leading this one, 1-0.
8 K2s for Besgrove. We just see Boston come out and just check with the umpire what the call was on that last pitch.
I think he thought it was a bit inside.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. He was on his way to first.
Yeah, he sort of just had to, shuffled back a little as that pitch came through, sort of got the legs out the road and thought, okay, this is inside, 2 inside, and was getting to first base. But the umpire said no, it caught the corner. Besgrove thought it had hit the corner because he was walking straight off.
And Blake Jackson steps up to the batter's box now. And Jackson, he had a beautiful line drive, got past the diving second base into right field.
It was a good hit last time.
Solid contact.
Hort's adjusted here. He's gone back about 3 metres from where he was last time Jackson batted.
Yep.
So he's making that adjustment. If he goes on that outside pitch to the same spot, I think Boston Low's taken probably 2 steps
in as well, just cutting down that channel.
Yeah, and 2 steps to the right as well for Boston. He's certainly more. It's a lot narrower, that gap this time if Jackson was to hit the same way.
Pops this one up.
A pop up.
It was lost. Oh. It was lost by the third baseman in the sun. You can see there.
Pete pulled out straight away, said he couldn't see it. Ryan King, outstanding.
He's half in shadow, half in sun there. He would have stepped back into that sunlight and just lost it completely. And King, as you said, he jumped on it. It's a good team play. Communication, the key there.
Besgrove. He's still on. Oh, gets a hard hit. Oh, it bounces off Ryan King.
Little juggle for King this time.
But Besgrove gets safe. Jeez, it was a hard hit. That was outstanding from Ryan King just to bat that ball down. Sharp hands. Batted it down, and then as he went to pick the ball up, it just popped out of the glove.
And no sign of the cramp from Jack as well, so that's great to see.
Now Hayden Shaw up. Ooh, big swing, can't connect though.
Good speed from Peters as well. It's a nice pitch.
Ooh, again.
And to pick Besgrove off at first, but he was back onto the base as quickly as he needed to be. Shaw
that one
fouls that one off.
Better watch out, that one's coming back. Yep. Relaxing. All right, Shaw now.
Besgrove on one.
Ooh, that's
one low in the dirt. Besgrove now goes. Is he going to get there? The throw was there. But behind Besgrove, who steals second. Just a little juggle from Stewart. He was able to get back onto it. He got the throw right on the money.
It just popped out of the glove again of Kingy, and Horty there to back it up. Lachlan Hort grabbed the ball. Besgrove.
Ollie goes out and has a chat with his pitcher about where he wants this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here for Shaw. There's the pitch that takes the man down. Throw back to the pitcher was in the dirt. Peters had to work hard to get down to it, and Besgrove was off the base, ready to go.
2 outs. Looks like Lachlan Coe's going to come out and run here for Besgrove.
Go with a bit of speed.
Yeah, but the way Harry's pitching, very few opportunities to steal.
The likelihood of a steal is minor.
Yeah, so he'll be relying on Steve Evie here to get a piece. Swings hard at that.
He certainly wanted a piece.
And doesn't get near it though. He certainly did.
It's funny.
The thing is, the defence here of the Macarthur team's outstanding. You look at it, you go Wards, King, Hort, low on the infield here with Peters pitching. It's deadly.
It's a big defence. There's another big swing. Evic.
Smart there, low on the inside. He couldn't sort of swing the way to get there, to get to that ball. So strike two.
That one high. Let go by Evic.
Coe takes a good lead off, but nowhere to go there.
Peters gets the call. Evic now settles at one high. Evic not drawn into a swing this time.
Two and two to count. All the ducks on the pond now.
The ducks on the pond, that's the one. Oh, low on the inside. Full count here for Evic. Where do you see this one thrown, Jamie?
Oh, I reckon he's trying to go back that inside down.
There it was, and gets the, what a spot. Beautiful pitching, well called, Jamie Barrington.
Just hard to hit, and just how quick he's throwing it. And where he's standing in the box there.
Again, they leave runners out there. And it's back to Southern Districts in the field.
Bottom four. Macarthur leading 1-0, so you know that's all you need. You just need that one run, and they've got it.
Pete Rayner down there sharing a laugh with the men and women in the blues.
Looks like is it James Darby back up to bat?
Yep. Certainly is. DP for this one. K2 first time round. Certainly wasn't happy with that call.
Oh, I think that he got done on the change-up. I think he acknowledged it was a ripper of a change-up. I think it was the
earlier ones.
The earlier first pitch or that the second one that was called strike. I think he thought it was a bit high, and he let everyone know about it.
So here he is now, facing off once again against Besgrove. Change up.
Oh. Wow, that's come through at, I don't know, 85 Ks?
Yeah.
Instead of 125? That's quite a change-up, isn't it?
He has variations of the change as well. It's just great control. Generally, he's had a few. There it is,
done
back
it
to back.
Again. Back to back, 2 strikes in a row.
Oh, inside, coming. Oh, gets his man again. Great pitching. Just the adjustment there from the catcher as well. Field just stepped out and got the glove exactly where it landed.
Well, I think Darby acknowledged on that one that was just 3 great pitches there.
Brings up Lachlan
Smith.
Smith.
He tried to put the bump down there, tried to just dab at it. Unfortunately, had no luck there. They missed that one.
I remember the last time he was up, we called him that there was little choppy swings he was doing.
He come around, tried to just bunt it,
yeah.
but he did lean towards the ball, so the umpire called strike. Oh, this time it was sort of like a running slap.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get connection. It's 2 strikes.
Doesn't look like a traditional running slap hitter to me.
No, he doesn't. They're normally at the back of the box. But Lachlan's got a beautiful... if he hits the ball, it stays hit,
Absolutely.
I'll tell you. Oh, did he go? Held his hands.
Held his hands. It was certainly out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Joel Grimes down there at third base. He had to make the call as a left-handed batter and said no, he didn't go past.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count here.
This time he does.
He does. Definitely goes that time.
And
no questions. That'll bring up Chris Plain. He had a good at bat last time round too. He was struck out, but he kept Jack pitching for some time. Stayed in the count. There's a change again.
Strike 1. I'm not sure. Is that 7 strikes in a row? He's just had 2 K2s.
Yep.
And that's
no,
ball.
I think there was a ball in that last at bat for Smith.
Right. Okay. Well, that'll be about the 9th pitch so far.
Yep.
Being economical.
Economical, that's the word. 1-1 the count here for Plain.
Ooh.
Swings at 1 up high.
That one was a choppy one, wasn't it? That one wasn't going to get that. Very good hitter of the ball, Chris Plain.
Gets onto that one.
Yeah, fouls that one off.
Late found her way down the first base line. One ball, 2 strikes here for Chris Plain. 2 out. He gets onto that one. Picked the change up late. Gets away from Evick at first. So a safe hit. The throw with a pickup was beautiful.
Tom Cass, I don't know how he got it. It was dead set straight over the top of second base at speed. He's picked it up, thrown it hard, but Evick couldn't take the catch.
It was a tough one to take for Evick. That's one of those ones where it was slightly off the mark, and it's that choice you make as a first base. Do I go for the ball or do I try and reach out and take it? There's a swing and a miss.
Jeez, Ollie Stewart swings hard at that. Can't get connection.
But yeah, just thinking about that fielding from Cass, just beautiful. Speed and reflexes, that moving on the pitch so he was on his toes ready to go. We talked about that earlier. Here's another beautiful pitch from Besgrove. Fouls it away, gets on it late again.
Poor old Chris Plain again on
Plain
the run.
was off.
He was gone. Like he was shot out of a cannon there, and second time in a row. A foul ball.
And now, Plain makes his way to second on a ball that got away from the catcher. Let's look up. Great to see Gabby Plain down there in the crowd. Watching
a brother play.
Yeah.
Part of the, I think, under-16s New South Wales coaching staff this year.
Yeah, great.
Doing
great
some battery
to see.
work with the girls.
Awesome to have that level of coaching involved in our development programs, our younger age groups. So that one gets away again. Change up not working that time.
And Chris Plain now gets himself all the way from 1 to 2, now to 3 on 2 balls into the dirt, because you can see Fields can't sort of react when the ball goes quickly behind him. So he needs Besgrove to make sure he hits the spots here. We're probably just saying to Bezzy, mate, let's get it back in here. Don't want to give him any free runs.
It's Macarthur leading 1-0. It's 2 out.
2 and 2 on this one. Ducks on the pond. I'm sure Fieldy's just saying, let's just get this batter. But Ollie Stewart will be saying, let me hit a run in.
He fouls it away.
And he will.
He was looking for the catch here, but it was well into foul territory. Stewart doing a good job here.
Oh, great work
exactly
from...
what his team needs.
Yeah, Stewart will keep defending this.
Yeah, it's a great pitch.
Big pitch.
As he gets the job done. Top of the 5th, we make our way into, and it's still Macarthur leading by that solitary run.
1-0. It is. It's a cracking game. Great. I mean, this is why these two teams are here in this grand final. There's the outstanding ability of the players in both the teams.
So both pitches are exceptional. Obviously, the two best we have in the state currently. But the defence that are behind them, there's been hits from both teams.
Yeah.
So the capability of the batters is on display as well, but then the defence, and even when they make an error, it's on the back of something that was outstanding in the first place.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, it's a great game. Very evenly poised here. Top 5, just the 1 run in it. I hope you're enjoying the coverage at home. We're not boring you to death, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's
see some chat coming through as well.
Let us know who you're going for. Poor old James Todd Hunter's down there, unable to compete. Really,
yeah, how would he be feeling it?
I think he'd be pretty annoyed he can't be out there. I think he's got a broken bone in his hand, which would not be would not be easy for anyone. So I think he's trying to get that healed as quickly as possible and get back out there. I think he's got some games for Australia to come up, not too distant future, and obviously being the Australian captain, we certainly need him to get better very, very quickly. But the slow healing bones in the hand, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's it. Lots of small bones in there. The change of the Macarthur lineup was just announced here on Diamond, as we see a strike on our lead-off batter.
Yeah, Lanigan sort of went round for the bunt, but I don't think he was ever going to bunt it, to be honest, the way he had the bat positioned. That one high and wide.
That one grounded the short, picked up on the hop, and the throw over to low in time.
Ryan King, what an arm. He throws a ball so quick.
Those balls hit hard into the ground. They can go anywhere, but he got his body in behind it, positioned himself beautifully, stayed down, and then that throw was right on the money for Boston Low to pluck it out of the air. And now that'll bring up Daniel Harrison.
Oh, he's got a bit there. Oh, that's a catch. Centerfield, Chris Plain.
Plain coming forward. tough lines out there too, looking up into the sun. He's got the sunnies on, but they don't help all of the time. And he was travelling at a great rate of knots.
As soon as that was off the bat, I saw Harrison was flying, and I thought, he's got this, and he did. He nabbed it beautifully. Yeah, quick 2 outs.
And Tana Takuru, he steps up to the plate once again.
Holds his hands on that one.
He was upstairs this time. Certainly capable of hitting him up there, but he didn't like the look of that one.
Oh,
that one in head. What about the movement of the feet? He was nearly turned himself inside out.
He was standing on the plate at the end of swinging.
Looked like a Takuru pretzel by the time he'd finished.
Could have been called out for stepping outside the batter's box. Oh, no.
Reached out for one there as well.
That was a little dinky dab at that.
Peters has got his measure here at the moment, I think.
I think he does. Just keeps going upstairs, 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 getting him to swing.
He's found a space in Takuru's head. Takuru needs to get out of it. Tucks away from one on the inside, down low in the dirt.
Oh.
There's another one of those little choppy swings, and that's back to the dugout for Takuru and ends the inning for Southern Districts.
I reckon it's the last time we see that bat as well, by the way. He's had no luck with it in 3 at-bats, which is unusual for him, so I reckon he'll come out with sporting some different style next time.
Will he come out with the big cannon you spoke of earlier? The black and the fluoro, was it? Black and pink?
Yeah, it's black and it's got fluoro, yellow and orange on it, but I don't think he's going to use that against Harry Peters. He's pitching too quick. I don't think he can swing it around fast enough.
Maybe he just comes out and does that. Puts the hands up and just hopes the ball hits it.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty economical from Harry there. I think
absolutely.
A couple of a ground out, a pop fly and a K2. So I think he only pitched about 8 or 9 pitches in that to the 3 batters.
The 9th K2 for Harry. Then a couple of hits against him. $11 K2s for Jack Besgrove.
Evan Wolf back up.
Evan struck out first time at the plate.
Ooh.
Holds his hands at one on the inside there, and Field takes that one. Little gingerly gets to his feet. She said that existing injury he's got, but certainly that contact injury doesn't help.
Strike 1.
This one hit. Back to the shorty. Look at that.
That ball was fired by Tom Cass at such a rate of knots, she nearly lost it.
Attacked the ball, came in from his fielding position, stalked it, just took it straight out of the dirt and fired it across.
Great job there by Evan Wolf too. Sort of grounding that one to shortstop, but it was a choppy hit. He got it.
And brings up Ryan King.
And his speed was nearly there. Yeah, Kingy lets that first one go. And we've got strike 1.
A ground out and a K2. The tally for Ryan King. There's a change, and he gets out of the way of that one. It comes back off the fence through the legs of the umpire. King just checking to see if the helmet was intact. Missed everything. Got out of the way of it beautifully. 1-1 the count. Look at the speed on that one.
Yeah, speed got
Elevation.
through him there.
A ball, 2 strikes.
Oh,
Another.
Kingy held his hands there. I thought I thought it was a bit of a change up. It was definitely off speed. Kingy looked like he was going to get it. Unfortunately,
Third base, Peter Ward's.
I'm going to be Pete Ward's last time got out there.
Yeah.
Great hit.
Safe hit. That was a nice piece hit into centre field.
And it was a big, long at-bat as well. So, that one there looked like it was a ball.
Took him to a full count. Had a couple of fouls as well. There he's hit it again.
Jeez, he nearly got that one. P
Right.
puts the head back. That was nearly on the hill. He can hit a very long ball, Pete Ward's, when he gets it.
Right at the back of the box.
Has brilliant timing.
In fact, back foot probably outside the box.
Well, it's on the line. It's between the two little tufts there. Right, as far back as you can get it, I reckon. I mean, they rubbed that line out for a reason.
Correct.
But you can see it's between the... I'm giving it to him. He's in the lines. Oh,
Little tuck away from that one again. I want you to mark my colouring in.
3-1. 3-1 is the count. Oh, my pleasure. Pete Ward takes himself a walk.
He steals a walk.
I think the umpire being very kind there.
Well, he was certainly on his way up the baseline. He didn't care what the call was.
Yeah.
If you want me back, you're going to have to tell me to come back. So Lachlan Hort now. Base on balls and a K2. That's his total of the grand final at-bats. And, of course, it was the run scored by Boston Low.
That one fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh,
Change up. The runner makes his way to second.
those change-ups have started to miss the zone.
It's one of those ones where he went really, really slow. Just looking for another ball here.
They like one that's, although they're new, it's just one that's, I guess, been worn in a little bit. Just gives it a bit more grip. The wax is sometimes on those newer balls, which makes it really hard for the pitchers to get the grip. Yep.
So now Hort ready to get back underway.
You're 1-1 the count for Hort.
Runner on second.
Oh, definitely strike there.
Yeah.
I think Horty tried to hold his hands, but it sort of just went a little too far, and I still think it caught the outside edge.
And 1 and 2. Count here in favour of Besgrove. Time call.
Pete Ward's out there trying to help his batter teammate out, trying to pick the signals from the catcher.
Another change up that gets away.
Yeah, and Pete Ward looks, he looks. He was looking to sneak home.
So a chance here for softball Macarthur to go ahead by another run.
They just need the one out to end the innings, or a hit here from Hort. Well,
Can't get a hold of it.
That is strike 3. And
a runner.
And it ends the innings.
Yeah, runner left on third base. An opportunity there for Macarthur to extend.
Yep.
And we make our way into the top of the 6th.
Only the 1-0 scoreline. Super close. Well, it shows how close these teams have been all weekend.
Macarthur undefeated.
This looks like Joel Burns coming in to pitch.
Yep.
Yep. Looks like Harry Peters has come out.
Yeah, delivered his last pitch of the game thus far. And a good change here as well. Interesting to see if Peters had an injury or if this is just a strategic change.
I would think that maybe Peters he's done 5. There might have been a plan to do the 5 and then get it changed so the batters have got to try and adjust to a different pitcher for 2 innings. So Logan Campbell comes up to bat.
Logan Campbell's had the 1 at bat, struck out.
That's that first one go through for a ball.
It's a ball. That one,
big swing.
Nice pitch.
Can't make connection there.
Upstairs, and Campbell just watches it slide by. Shows no interest, and another ball to the tally.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh,
swing and miss at that one.
2 and 2.
There's another one upstairs, and Logan Campbell liked the look of that one, but couldn't get the connection.
Great pitch there by Burns.
And back to the top of the lineup now for Cass. Had a K2 and a ground out. It was a solid piece that he hit. Line drive that was gloved beautifully by second base and got the throw to 1 in time, as we see a foul ball, and that one might have collected Ollie. Stewart slow to get up. Blake Jackson just came in from the on-deck circle to make sure he was okay. As does his infield. I think he took it on the thigh, right on the top of the quad.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't tickle. It's a tough job being a catcher.
Oh. Best position in the game. Oh, the best seat in the house.
Yeah, definitely. Getting to call the game, control it.
Nice pitch.
Cass swings hard at that for strike 2.
So far, the change of pitcher has got the job done. Fouled away, this time by Casburn.
Clip that one. Cass just clipped that one into the back fence. Oh, lets that one go.
Yeah, right on the plate. Bounced up, just knocked down by Stewart. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the call.
Oh, that one.
Ooh.
Cass says no, and it was low.
2 and 2.
Byrne asked, is that it? It was low, and the umpire gives him the signal. Yes, it was a fraction low. And 2 and 2 becomes a count. Oh,
there's a big swing from Cass. Wow. Nice recovery there from Joel Byrne.
And Blake Jackson comes up to bat.
Been on base once, that line drive that he hit through second base, and then he popped it up for the shorty.
Ooh, dives out the road of that one, comes out off the glove of
Bit of matrix action there, just nonchalantly got himself away from it, moved the head slightly out of the way. Very casual from Blake. Holds his hands on a called strike.
Yeah, called strike.
Gets hold of that one, pops it up.
Outfielders called it, and he makes it comfortably. Evan Wolf.
A nice call by Wolf coming into that one, coming out of the shade, and the second base was backing back. Yeah. So the communication was on display there.
Yeah, Hort was there. Hort was going back, and then he heard Evan Wolf clearly, obviously say, "Step away, I've got it." And Evan Wolf makes a fantastic catch.
And that, you know, for the kids watching at home, that's exactly why your coach talks to you about communication. You need to put a name on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you could almost pit the exact moment that Hort heard the call from Wolf and just dropped straight off the chase.
He was chasing, he was eyes on the ball, and he turned, put his head down and darted away. It was excellent.
So now we make our way into the bottom of the 6th.
If I have to, but
We're in the bottom of the 6th, and the lead-off hitter to Macarthur is the first base player, Boston Lowe.
Boston Lowe.
Yeah, they've given him first base.
Yeah, right. There you go. All right. Strategy in play there. Boston's
Absolutely
had some hitting.
And that'll bring up Darby.
Yeah. I don't think it gets any easier. Putting James Darby into the batter's box.
He struck out a couple of times. His 2 at-bats in this one. It's been the change-up that's brought him undone. This time he fouls it away, gets a piece of that. Time call. Looks like we might have a change of runner here. They're going to bring Lowe off and put Shears on. And Carter Shears makes his way out as a runner. Speed change there, like for like.
I wouldn't say that, but I'd say Carter Shears is a quick kid, and he'll go out there for a run.
So she is brought into the game as a runner for Boston Low. And James Darby steps back into the batter's box for the 1-on-1 count. That was a strike. One ball, two strikes. Swings at one upstairs, and that's a K2. And another new player into the game in Harrison Doris.
Oh, swings hard at that.
Certainly throwing his hands at it. Doris wants to get amongst the action. Runner goes, throws there.
Oh, that's a tag.
And the tag was made. Beautiful throw.
That was right on the money.
And the positioning of Cass as he came across to take the throw was exactly where he needed to be. And the arm of Ethan Field was spot on.
Precision, that one. From both players.
Pretty to watch. And there's a strike. Doris ducked underneath that one, but the zone remains exactly where it was in his hitting position. And that's another K2 for Jack Besgrove.
There we go to... Oh, that'll do. I'll just use that. Thanks.
Boston Low has been re-entered at first base.
Well,
Championship inning.
Championship innings definitely here. Macarthur just need 3 outs. Districts need a run to keep this alive.
And what a man to start us off.
Jack Besgrove up now. And that one goes down and in the dirt and gets away.
Jack and Joel certainly well aware of each other's skills and prowess and mutual respect, I'm sure. Oh, you can see, again, I'm not a professional lip reader, but I'm pretty sure I know what Jack just said. He tried to get out, tried to check his swing, but hung the bat out there.
Yeah, certainly did.
So 1-1 is the count. Oh.
That was high.
Arms out everywhere in that Macarthur outfit. They're not sure what the call was.
It was just high.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what she called. But you know,
that one ground.
that's going to be taken by Hort.
Hort.
Easy out. That's the first out.
First out. Good contact there from Besgrove. But great fielding by Hort. And then the throw. Boston Low on the money. And that's the first out of the dig. Number 95, Hayden Shaw. Can he be the one to start off the change?
Well, he swung hard at it.
He seemed nodded his head too. As the ball hit the glove, he knew he'd been beaten by a great pitch. Certainly wasn't going to die leaving it out there, that's for sure. And again.
That one, he was a bit behind on that one. The first one, he was...
Look at the body language now. He's been beaten by 2 good pitches and he's just down on himself. So let's see how he comes out of it here. There's another swing.
And that's 2.
2 up, 2 down.
1 out for Macarthur. Steve Evie is up to bat. He needs to get a safe hit to keep this game alive, or it will be Macarthur winning.
Evie on a pair.
Swinging up there is not going to help. That was well above the strike zone.
He's on a pair, 2 at bats. This is where his team needs him.
This time he doesn't swing at the same pitch. Ball called.
It's one of those little choppy ones again.
Again, little choppy. That's not gonna get you your result.
1 ball, 2 strikes. This is the pitch. We could take it for Macarthur. Checks.
Checks goes down. 2 and 2.
Joel Byrne brought into the game. This is his 2nd inning. Harrison Peters pitching the first 5, getting the job done.
Oh,
and
he fouls that off. I don't think he meant to.
No.
Trying to get the bat out the road.
Two and 2. There's the swing.
It is. Swing and a miss, and that's game.
Joel Byrne delivers the final pitch for the 2024 Men's Open State Championship.
Macarthur win this one in a nail-biter, 1-0, all thanks to a beautiful hit from Boston Lowe right back in
the triple.
2nd innings?
No, it was first inning.
First innings. And got a triple and scored the run, and no other batter was able to do that.
Yeah, Lachlan Hort it was that got on base with a base on balls, and then Boston Lowe with that big triple. It was millimetres short of a bomb, but it was good enough to score what turned out to be the winning run all the way back there in the first dig. So congratulations to Softball Macarthur, who take out the 2024 championship. For joining us.
Pleasure, Adam. We'll see you again soon, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.